Back on the road, leaving Hall's Gap. Oh, wowzers. We're back in South Australia again. Hi, I'm Bianca, and this is my husband Grant. We're currently travelling Australia full-time with our 2 dogs, Frank and Baxter. Come join us on our adventures. Back on the road, leaving Hall's Gap. We had a great time. Brother and sister-in-law and the kids hiked up the top of the mountain. Thought I was gonna not make it a couple of times.
I'm sort of wishing I didn't, because I'm in a world of hurt right now.
A little bit sore, but it was actually really good. I'm glad that we did it.
Oh yeah, feel good for it.
Definitely. And had a fire last night and cooked macaroons in our oven in the caravan. You know, they tasted okay. They weren't really like macaroons, but they were quite good. Yeah, now we're just heading back over into South Australia. So we might tell you we've heading over to Cobber Pedy, or just past Cobber Pedy, and we're going to work. We're going to pull up stumps and work for a little bit, get some more cash, and then keep heading around.
We sort of don't need to, but the money that we have, we want to try and keep that in reserve just in case, because there's always something that comes up. So, I mean, what's 3 months? 3 months, pull up, cash up, and then head on our merry way and continue on. So, it'll be good.
Yeah, so, you know, Grant said we don't necessarily need to work yet. It was just peak time, and the job post came up on one of the Facebook groups, and I'm like, well, why not? Why not work in a peak time before we actually really need to, instead of getting to the end of our money and then like stressing about needing a job? So we'll pull up. Don't worry, with the magic of TV, it's not going to be 12 weeks for you guys. And yeah, you probably won't even notice too much. We'll probably do 1 or 2 episodes when we're there and then keep going. But yeah, so we're heading back towards Cobber Pedy now over the next week, and then we start working next week, the week after.
That's not
Jesus.
Good. That's okay.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
That was one hell of an accident.
Yeah.
We hope everybody in there is okay. Jesus.
It's easier than you think, I guess. Like, all it takes is a big gust of wind and just wrongly loading your van.
Yeah.
Oh, some heebie-jeebs.
Maybe he turned out of that corner and it's too fast or something. I don't know. Oh, I hope they're all okay. So we have pulled up back at Neil at the aviation place that we were the other day on our way back into South Australia, and we need to eat through our vegetables and our fruit. So I made for dinner like a casserole kind of thing, where it was like the leftover sausages that we had from the weekend with my brother, the zucchini that we had left over, the corn, mushrooms.
Yeah, it was like a shashuka with everything in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put some eggs and stuff on the top. We had that for dinner, and now Grant's just made, with our bananas that we had left over, a little banana fritter that's coated in almond meal.
That's awesome.
Is it?
Yeah. So all I did was just egg wash, no milk, just egg, almond meal, oil. Just fry it in the oil till it's golden, and then roll it through sugar and cinnamon. Ice cream.
Delicious. And I've added chocolate topping to mine. Yeah, so eating through all our fruit and veggies before we cross back over the border tomorrow.
I'm only eating bananas like this now.
Yeah? Forever?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep. We spent the night last night at Neil Aviation Centre. It's also the World War II RAF base, and there's some ruins and stuff around. And Grant's just over at the van, and he's putting some more air in our tyres because I think the colder weather has made our pressures a little bit lower, or they're not heating up as much. And the tyre pressure monitoring system is showing us that they're a bit low, and our fuel economy has been going not so great at the moment. So he's going to put some more air in the tyres and see how we go, see if that can change our fuel economy and make that a little bit better for us.
So, yeah, I was driving along yesterday. It's gotten colder, so tyre pressures drop when it's cold and they go up when it's hot. So I had about 30 cold in the Caravan tyres. I thought I had more than that, but it got cold, so it ended up being 30, which meant hot, it's about 35, 38 if it got really hot, which didn't do great wonders for the economy. So, safe than sorry, put some more air in. Hang on, I'll just...
Yep.
If you have the right amount of air in your tyres, you should have better economy. So, not just that, but it's safer. There's less chance of a blowout, less chance of a puncture, although that can still happen. Yeah, I'll just put 35 around the Caravan and 45 in the rear of the Cruiser and about 40 in the front. So I'll always play with it and just, adjust them to the conditions and the temperatures, but that's about what I try to do.
Yeah. So we'll see if that makes any difference. Hopefully it does. And we'll let you know. Back on the road again. Left Neil, and we are going to cross over into South Australia today. Grant's very excited. Why?
Not a huge fan of the roads in Victoria and New South Wales. So I'm looking forward to getting back into the central and western states because the roads are just better.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I pumped the tyres up too, which makes it a little bit worse. But at least my fuel gauge isn't going like that.
Yeah.
Just
Not yet.
not yet, yeah. But no, they're not too bad. But every now and again, you get through a real bumpy patch. You go, bloody hell! Like some of the dirt roads we drove on in South Australia.
Yeah, smoother.
Infinitely better than what this road is going from Neil to Bordertown. So
yeah.
Anyway, not to worry.
Back in South Australia again.
And it's almost an instant change in road conditions. Like
there
it's nowhere near as you see different colour and
it's changed.
And it's smooth. It's just funny. But that's what I was saying before, like, get me to the border, stat. But I mean, they're not that bad, Victoria, so settle your kettle. But yeah, no,
you just notice the difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. There's a huge difference between the two. It's stark. Yeah.
Yep, and we're going to pull over at the fruit fly bin in 4 kilometres. And I think all we have left is like an apple pull. I think we did well. We've eaten through all the veg last night, and then this morning we had muesli with the rest of our fruit except for one apple, which Grant just ate in the car. So we'll eat off at the fruit fly bin.
I was sort of joking this morning that maybe we should just like hopscotch from like border to border all the way up to the northern part of Australia, because every time we cross a border, we eat more fruit and veg.
Yeah, we eat better.
Yeah, we eat better.
Anyway, I have to be more creative with what we're eating, but yeah, it's good. So can you see the angle of the van? So we pulled up and I was checking to see if we were kind of level or not. My brain's not working at top notch today. So I just made sure we were level side to side, just thinking that we were potentially going to unhitch, which we're not. So we're on a slant from front to back. Here's the little level. So I may or may not fall out of bed tonight. But I can't be bothered moving. We're just going to live with it. It is what it is. I'll tell you in the morning if I fall out of bed. Morning, bubbers.